And of course, how wonderful is this? The Queen of Djuma has decided to grace us with her presence. So we're with Karula, the dominant female leopard in this area. And at the moment, she is actually lying about 60 meters, 70 meters south of our boundary in the Mawati. Oops, there's my radio. Sorry about that. In the Mawati. But I'm hoping she comes north straight towards us. So she obviously, the kill she made to the south of us was obviously very small, but she's left it and she's on the move again. And fingers crossed, when she's finished giving herself a good clean, she heads towards us and decides to come back to Djuma. So leopards, being a solitary predator, spend a lot of time cleaning themselves, and they do give this perception of being wonderfully, beautifully sleek and clean animals. However, they are not. They're literally covered in ticks and other parasites, fleas, but only when you're very close do you start noticing them. And I'm sure if they had a choice, they wouldn't be. They spend a lot of time trying to get rid of all those different itchy creatures. But the black cat days have ended. We have broken the streak of 6 drives with no cats. And what a fitting cat to break the streak with, the Queen of Djuma. So enjoying the nice cool sand of this dry riverbed. There's a couple of other vehicles also enjoying it. As Andrew zooms out, you'll see right in the riverbed. We are sitting on our southern boundary, so you can see it should be about 60, 70 meters inside what I think is called, I think it's Hoffman's is the name of the property she's in. It is part of her territory, so not unusual for her to be there, but we're hoping she comes back towards us into the core of her territory, which is Djuma. She does have the look like she might get up and start walking. Fingers crossed. I might have to move because I am blocking the whole road. There's a car coming. Maybe just to move. Yes, I like to block the whole road, you know, just to be difficult. But it does look like she might move, hopefully, soon. Heads up. She is not a flat cat. It is still cool. So... There we go. She's moving towards us. That's always a good sign. Looks like she's going to go up the drainage. We might not have the best visual for a while. We are right in the bottom of the river, so sometimes our signal might break up, so we do apologize ahead of time if we have to move. But at the moment we're in the perfect spot and she's coming straight towards us. Okay, so she's popped up. Looks like she's going up the edge of the drainage line. We're going to have to move. We're going to have to try guess where she's going to come out. So while we do that, let's go across to James. He's with the largest member of Africa's Big Five. So unfortunately, Karula has ascended a large African ebony tree just to the south of our boundary, and that's the best visual we can get. You can barely make her rosettes out. And she's having a good snooze. I know she killed a steenbok yesterday or day before south of us, so she's sleeping off her full belly. So we're not going to stay here. I will keep my ear to the radio in case she decides to come back towards us. But we're going to head out and see what else we can find. If she does make any movement towards us, we will be back here in a flash. But so quite an interesting story. We were at the Treehouse Dam earlier, and the owners of Juma are actually watching the show this morning. So a big hello, good morning, and happy almost New Year to Yuri and Pippa Moorman. And we were talking about the dam, and Pippa sent me a message saying about the history of that tree house. So, like most places in the Sabi Sands, before the advent of ecotourism, it was owned by farmers and whatnot, and it turned out to be a very bad cattle farming area. So what happened is a lot of the farmers were from KwaZulu-Natal. They used to farm sugarcane, and they would only come to this area for maybe 2-3 months of the year for hunting. And the platform, or the treehouse dam, was actually where they used to bait lions, leopards, to shoot them, and also elephant, buffalo, whatever came through to the water. So isn't it incredible in our lifetime that it's changed, that no one anywhere in the Sabi Sands would ever think about doing something like that anymore. So it's a bit of a history, a bit to remind us about how different the world was not so long ago. So very interesting. So that means that treehouse and that remnants of those tree houses from the 1960s. Isn't that incredible? And still some of it remain in that marula tree. So it wasn't really a treehouse, more of a shooting platform back in the old days. Oh, I hear a car moving. I just want to see if I can see if Karula's moved. She has not. So if she does move, I will be back here in a flash. But in the meantime, we're going to continue on.